Welcome to part 2 of my pattern series. In this video we're going to take a look at how to use the first, third, and fourth finger in order to help us climb up the fretboard. This will be a continuation of the first video that I used to explain how to climb the fretboard using the first, second, and fourth finger. So let's take a closer look at this. For this pattern we're going to use the G minor scale, third position, first finger form on the 6th string. And we only need to use the 6th string and 5th string because we use a 1-3-4 pattern on both of those. So that's third position, 6th string, 1, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4. Now we're going to move up to the 5th. And we're going to go on the 4th string here and play a 1, 3, 4. And on the 3rd string in 5th position, play 1, 3, 4. Now for the third part of this, we're going to come up to the 8th fret. And we're going to go to the 2nd string and play a 1, 3, 4 and a 1, 3, 4 on the 1st string. What we're doing here is we're playing G minor, and then we're going to what we call the relative major. This would be the same scale as part 1, using the 1-2-4 patterns. What we're doing is we're going 1, 3, 4 on the 6th string. We're putting our 2nd finger where our 4th finger is. Third note in the minor scale is always going to be a relative major. So if we play our 2nd finger form major scale, we find that on the 4th string and the 3rd string we have 1, 3, 4 patterns. This is how we connect 6th string and 5th string G minor into the 5th position B flat major. We can even slide here into position. That leads us to the G minor scale up at the 7th. We'll use the pinky on the 5th string, the last 2 strings were 1, 3, 4 patterns. At this point I move to the 8th position to execute those. So now if I just use my pinky here, starting back at the G minor in the 3rd, to slide into 5th position, use my pinky again to slide up a whole step, and this time up in the 8th position, I have my 3 regions covered: G minor, B flat major, and G minor again. Now, just as the 1-2-4 patterns in the first video helped us climb the fretboard, the 1-3-4 patterns are going to help us do exactly the same thing. So, although this is based off of a minor pattern, you can see how the major scale still creeps in there as well, and you can mix them up. So, what we'll do now is we'll construct a pattern using the 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers, and it'll move us up the fretboard. At this point, we're going to go back to the G minor scale, 3rd position, and we'll do a 1, 3, 4, continue 1, 3, come back to a 4 here on the 6th string, and go back up. And then slide up a whole step. One more time. And we'll continue in the 5th position. Same idea here, come back to the 4th finger, 4th string, and back up to the 3rd. So together we'll have Now we'll take that pinky and we'll slide that up a whole step, put us in 8th position. Same pattern, 1, 3, 4 on the 2nd, 1, 3 on the 1st, come back to the pinky on the 2nd, and then back up again. So now if we take this idea and we move it just a little bit quicker, we have this. Now to end that, I just went up to my pinky and then went back to my 3rd finger and just held that out. So that's just one pattern that you can do There's many patterns, of course, that you can construct from a 1-3-4 as well as a 1-2-4. Now the next series, this will be part 3, we're actually going to mix up 1-3-4 and 1-2-4 patterns, and we'll have a lot of fun with those. So in the meantime, work on the 1-2-4s, work on the 1-3-4s, and come up with as many combinations as you possibly can with just those 3 fingers. And you don't have to climb all the way up the fretboard, just like I did. You can start halfway up, you can come down, you can take just a part of it. Any way you do it, your ideas will be more musical because you're using a pattern, and that's the whole idea.